The Muslim rape gangs. Was there ever a national scandal to compare with this? The decades-old failure of all political parties in this matter is a total disgrace. The unsatisfactory Home Secretary's statement was utterly out of touch with the growing nationwide anger. Despite the high poll figure demanding it, Yvette Cooper refused to call for a statutory National Enquiry into the Pakistani rape gang outrages. The loss of the Muslim vote is obviously too great a price to initiate such a thorough investigation. But justice for the victims demands nothing less. Furthermore, the disgusting scandal is not just about ethnicity. Besides exposing the shameful cover-up by the police, social services, and other public officials, who will have the courage to identify Islamic teaching as the motivation for the rapists? And why is the so-called moderate Islamic community generally silent on the issue? Muslims who deny this wicked behaviour to be Islamic are deceiving us with taqiyya talk or dissimulation, lying. The Quran and the Hadith reveal the source of the evil. Islamophobia? This ridiculous concept is as misconceived as branding 3/4 of those polled far right. A phobia is an irrational fear, but fear of what the Muslim monsters do has a very rational basis. Let me be plain. The so-called Prophet Muhammad was a warlord and sex pervert. He was no more committed to moral virtue than he was to peace. His lifestyle appeals to basic, uncontrolled masculine sexual lust. Having multiple wives, he married his last and youngest wife, Aisha, when she was 6 years old. Having sexual intimacy with her when she was 9. He became a role model for Muslim men who claim his permission for having 4 wives, including child brides. Besides encouraging mild homosexual attraction and having questionable erotic fondness for his daughter, Muhammad favoured necrophilia, sex with dead corpses. He was an utterly disreputable character. Against the background of around 6 decades of liberal promiscuity, marital infidelity, and pro-gay apostasy within the churches, and in view of the unholy alliance between the secular left and Islam, never was there a greater urgency than to return to historic Judeo-Christian values on sexual and other matters. Society needs salvation, sanctification, and social stability. For this, humanity needs Jesus Christ, not Muhammad. Authentic, Bible-based Protestant Christianity, not heretical, Christ-blaspheming Islam. In his recent biography of the false prophet, Dr. Robert Spencer concludes with this damning assessment. I quote, "Muhammad is one of the most consequential figures of world history, and the full story of the pain and human misery he has caused, and the blood he has spilt, has not yet been written." May God have mercy upon us all.